Hello, hello, hello. I'm gonna kind of do back to back today because I don't have a lot of time. Busy, busy. This one, I'm gonna be real quick, I hope. This is about the Elon Musk Trump relationship. It's falling apart. I did a video, I don't even know when, a while ago, about Elon, about how I wanted to know what he was up to. Because I met Elon years ago in the astral realm, in the ethereal realm, which I was curious as to why he was there. I faced him and I said, "Who are you?" Actually, it was more like, "Who the fuck are you?" And he said, "Who the fuck are you?" And that was it. I was like, "Wait a minute, you don't belong here. Why are you here? And who are you?" Elon is not a human. I mean, he looks like a human, but energetically, he is not a human. Elon stole sacred knowledge from the ethers in order to build this dynasty of money and power that he has in order to rule the planet, rule this world. He is an alien from an alien race that have been working behind the scenes for years that actually control the human population on an energetic level. He is tied with George Soros and the devil and those energies. You don't defeat those energies. I was talking to a lady on TikTok and she's like, "We got to stop him. We got to do this. I'm going to send him this email." I said, "You'll never get to him. He'll never see that email. That is not how you win this battle. It's not how you win this war. We are at war. You are at spiritual war. Spiritual war, meaning you are at war for your freedom. The freedom to worship, the freedom to think, the freedom to feel, the freedom to do on every level. If you don't get this, you'll be enslaved. The battle is not to go face him, at least not yet. That's coming. I look forward to that day, by the way, of seeing him face to face here in the 3D. But anyway, you have to fight this battle in the energy, in the subconscious mind. What did I do? I told you in my other video. I went directly into the energy. I went directly back to his planet. I went directly into what the fuck is he doing? And why did his personal assistant reach out to me on TikTok and ban me from posting in the United States? Because I'm going to expose this shit. And that's exactly what I did. I went in my mind, because that's where the power is. Your power is in the subconscious mind. You get control of your subconscious mind into the dream state. That's where you win. You can't fight this battle just here by yourself. You got to learn to control your dream state. And that's exactly what I did. When I realized what he was doing, I exposed it. I added the energy. I found a way in, and I dismantled the relationship. Because he is toxic. He is power hungry and a control freak. He is not for the greater good of all. He's for the greater good of himself and the place where he comes from and the cronies that are with him. And my job is to expose them on every level, every dimension. And it starts in the greater mind. I infiltrate every single organization, like the coven that I dismantled, like the government agency that uses military personnel as weapons against people through psychic warfare. I go into it. I see what they're doing. I remote view. I take it down. How do you infiltrate? Ooh, they don't like this. I can feel them. How do you infiltrate something you can't see or can't even get into? That's how. That's how we win this. Yeah, we'll have somewhat of a battle in the 3D. But this war never started in the 3D. It was in the 5D. That's where you end the war. That's where you dismantle all of this. That's where you win. And then you watch it manifest into the 3D, into the material plane. I watch my work play itself out. That's how we win this battle. So, really get into your meditations, really get into your subconscious. Ask for help, ask for assistance. It's gonna get tough. You're gonna get beat up. No doubt. You're going to get bombarded with negative thoughts. You're going to get bombarded with negative energy, negative emotions. You're going to be gang stalked and attacked. That's how these people roll, especially in the spiritual realm. Because in most cases, if you're a big, powerful energy like myself, they can't defeat you with just one. They got to bring a whole gang. Just remember, it's just energy. And you have the ability and the power, if you're there, to manipulate it and change it. Fourth one today. Very unusual. Not really. Meaning to everything. But that's how we win. This is a spiritual battle. If you want to seriously stop something, like for me, if stop a war, then I go into the minds of those individuals that make the decisions. And I do that from the energy realm, from the subconscious mind. And I tap into these people's heads. Say, no, we're not going to do that. And here's why. That's not going to work. We're not going to do that. That's how I win this battle. I'm not out there. I'm not famous. Hell, nobody knows I'm doing this shit except me, some of you, and all the videos that I've done to talk about it, to prove it. But heavy hitter, high profile people, they know who I am. When you get to that level and you see those individuals who control and manipulate minds, and it can be done. I do it. Question is the intention. My intention is to ensure that it's for the greater good of all. Like truly, we are moving towards unity and peace and love. These individuals, like Elon, like the devil, like George Soros, and all those cronies, they use these powers, these gifts, these abilities to manipulate, control, and enslave people for power. I'm all about freedom. And I'm going to get there. We are going to get there. But you got to take this to the next level. All right, I love you. Have a great day.